The ball is rolling for one of the most thrilling and twist-filled stories of the 2025 transfer window, with the name of Rodrigo Goes at the center of attention. The young Brazilian who, since his arrival at Real Madrid, has been regarded as a promising gem, now finds himself at a decisive moment in his career. At 24, he faces a curious and nuanced situation at the Santiago Bernabeu, where competition for places in the attack has never been fiercer. Under the leadership of Xabi Alonso, Rodrigo has seen his role reduced, despite being a player of immense talent and versatility. This change in the team's dynamics has sparked the interest of European giants, particularly from the English Premier League, and has turned the Brazilian into one of the hottest targets of this transfer window. The uncertainty over his future at Real Madrid is only the starting point of a narrative packed with emotion, strategy, and speculation. Liverpool and Arsenal are among the clubs daring to dream of Rodrigo in their colours. For Liverpool, the forward emerges as the perfect option should negotiations for Sweden's Alexander Isak of Newcastle United fail to go as planned. Rodrigo is seen by the Reds hierarchy as a player capable of bringing magic to Anfield, with his refined technical ability and knack for deciding matches. He would be the sort of signing are also keeping a close eye on the Brazilian, but with one important caveat. To create the necessary financial room, the Gunners would need to sell one of their left wingers before finalizing any deal. Manager Mikel Arteta is particularly keen on Rodrigo, seeing him as a key figure to add depth and creativity to the London side's attack, especially if the dream of signing Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace does not materialise. For both clubs, Rodrigo represents not only technical quality, but also the opportunity to rejuvenate their squads with a player still on the rise. But Liverpool and Arsenal are not the only ones interested in this Brazilian star. Tottenham have also entered the race, identifying Rodrigo as the ideal successor to Son Heung-min, who recently left the club to embark on a new adventure in Major League Soccer, MLS. Spurs have already taken important steps by opening talks with the players' representatives, signalling that they are prepared to move beyond speculation and make their interest concrete. Son was a central figure at Tottenham for years, and finding someone to fill his boots will not be an easy task. However, Rodrigo appears to be his ability to operate in various attacking positions, whether as a right winger, false nine, or even as a second striker, makes him an extremely flexible option for Spurs boss Antonio Conte, who is looking to rebuild the team and return to Europe's elite. Meanwhile, Manchester City, longtime admirers of Rodrigo, continued to keep him on their radar. Pep Guardiola, the Citizens' manager, had previously tried to bring him in before his move to Real Madrid, and now sees the perfect opportunity to revisit that idea. City are always seeking ways to refresh and strengthen their squad, and Rodrigo would be an addition combining youth, international experience, and technical skill. There are even rumours of a potential swap deal involving Rodri, although City seem reluctant to pursue this route, preferring to focus on a straightforward negotiation. The thought of Rodrigo forming lethal partnerships with Erling Haaland or Phil Foden is enough to make any City supporter dream big. Real Madrid, for their part, are adopting a pragmatic approach to the situation. While they still value Rodrigo as part of their squad, the Spanish giants are willing to listen to offers that meet their financial valuation. The Bernabeu hierarchy have set a price range between €90 million and €100 million, and sources close to the club suggest that a bid near the upper end would be enough to persuade Los Blancos to let the player go. Interestingly, even Al Nassr of Saudi Arabia have shown interest and are prepared to pay the asking price. But Rodrigo's preference is clear: to continue his career in Europe, where he can shine on the most competitive stages in world football. This decision reflects the forward's desire to remain at the sports summit, facing constant challenges and competing for prestigious trophies. Manchester United and Chelsea have also briefly appeared in the conversation around Rodrigo's future, but it seems these destinations are not among his priorities for now. The Brazilian is seeking a club where he can be a central figure, where his talent will be recognized and utilized to the fullest. This ambition reflects Rodrigo's mindset. Despite being at one of the biggest clubs in the world, he feels he deserves more minutes on the pitch and greater tactical importance within the team. His previous season, with 14 goals and 11 assists, was proof of his exceptional qualities, but internal competition at Real Madrid has meant his brilliance has partially been overshadowed. Now he is determined to find a club where he can shine without limitations. All the while, fans across Europe are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in Rodrigo's story. Will he stay at Real Madrid, fighting to reclaim his place under Xabi Alonso's stewardship? Or will he make a bold leap to the Premier League, where he could write new and memorable pages in his career? All signs suggest we are on the brink of a decisive move, one that will surely shape the future of European football. Whatever destination Rodrigo chooses, one thing is certain. He will remain closely watched by millions of football lovers, eager to see how this young prodigy develops in the coming year.
Rodrigo is more than just a name on a transfer list. He embodies the limitless potential of a player who combines skill, pace, and vision. His ability to conjure opportunities out of nothing and his tactical versatility make him a valuable weapon for any manager. Moreover, his calm demeanour off the pitch contrasts with the intensity he displays during matches, making him a fascinating figure for both fans and analysts alike. At a time when modern football is increasingly globalised and fiercely competitive, Rodrigo represents the hope that genuine talent can still find its place in the sun, regardless of circumstance. At Liverpool, he would be the hero to revive Anfield's glory days. At Arsenal, he would be the catalyst for a new era of success. At Tottenham, he would be the renewal after Son's departure. At Manchester City, he would be the final touch to an already dominant side. And at Real Madrid, should he stay, he would be the player who proved capable of overcoming adversity and establishing himself as a global star. It is this multitude of meanings and possibilities that makes Rodrigo's story so captivating. It transcends the simple act of buying or selling a player. It is about the impact one individual can have on a collective, about the transformative power football carries within it. Rodrigo is not just an athlete, he is a dreamer, an artist on the pitch, someone who can make supporters rise from their seats with a dribble or an improbable goal. And it is precisely this blend of talent, ambition, and charisma that makes him one of the most sought-after players of the moment. As the days pass, anticipation grows. Social media buzzes with debates over the best destination for Rodrigo, while journalists and pundits attempt to decipher the signals sent by agents, clubs, and the player himself. It is a true puzzle, where each piece falling into place could completely alter the European football landscape. And at the heart of it all stands Rodrigo, a 24-year-old who, despite the pressure and spotlight, continues to believe in his potential and in his ability to surprise the world. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. Rodrigo's future will be followed closely by millions, each one hoping he fulfills the dream we all share, to witness magical, thrilling, and unforgettable football.